Good morning. I hope this is working. Today the live stream's not going to be as long as usual because I started super late, but we'll try to play a little bit. So welcome to the live stream if you're joining right now. Find a job. Yeah, let's take a short one. This looks good. Get our trailer. I've added a couple things on the truck. I need to find more. I added that Apollo thing. I don't know if you can even see it up there on the top right. It's not an actual car. It's an interior of my of a car that I bought at the junkyard, and now I am using it in my home office as the light is green. Show you in 3D. How am I gonna do that? You're watching a video, dude. There's a bunch of videos on my there where you are right now. I can't say the names of the platforms. But I have no clue why the frame rate is so low again. I've been fighting with this computer the whole weekend. So I have a 9950X3D and it's supposed to use Vcache, and I found out on Friday while live streaming that I was not using it because my frame rate was very low. So I spent the whole weekend tweaking and making it work. Now it's working, I'm 100% sure, but then it's still like this. Like I said, my friend, I can't move the camera around, but you can check out my other videos. So you'll be able to see the whole setup. Thank you, Felix. Phantom Road Rage. What is that? It's like getting angry here with the traffic in game, I suppose. Is it here? Yes. It was like at 70 FPS, but now when I put all the other streaming apps, it just goes to 30. I don't know. It's pretty annoying. If anybody knows how I can get OBS not to compete with my graphics card or the CPU, I don't know what's happening. Something is competing. And I have answers, Victor. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hi. I have a an S60R in my garage as well. A real one. I'm a man. Why not drive a real car? It's much more fun than a simulation. Yeah, because I work from home and I wouldn't be driving right now, for instance, especially a truck. I'm telling you, I get so many weird questions. I have 3 cars. I'm a D. And yeah, I drive them. But I can't go to Nordschleife at 8 a.m. in the morning on a weekday. Do I drink and drive sometimes? I do not. I don't drink. I just don't like drinking. I drink my coffee. I drink coffee and drive. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't like the taste of any. So a 3060 with 1 terabyte, 32 gigs of RAM. What is that? You're trying to buy one of those? And you're asking my opinion? Where am I headed, Dan? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in less than a few minutes because I'm headed towards where you get the cargo. So I'm gonna get the trailer, and it should be pretty close. I'm not gonna drive that much. Do I use my phone? Yeah, sometimes I do, and I actually recorded a few crashes that I've had while not paying attention, which is what happens. Can I come to Denver? I think I'm close to Denver, Dan. I think the other day I was driving and somebody was asking, like, can you stop by Denver in Colorado? And I was like, literally almost driving by. Oh, does it run ATS? Sorry, I didn't see the last part. Dude, Victor, I'm gonna be honest with you. ATS is awful for optimization. But I think it gets worse when you have triple TVs like I do here. Because if you go full screen on your phone right now, you'll see that I have 3 TVs. And trying to run 3 TVs in 4K is a nightmare. And it is a real nightmare. I spent the whole weekend fighting with my computer, and I'm getting like 34 FPS right now. It was 70 just before I turned the live on. And even with all the apps open. So it's not like, oh, it's because of the apps. No, it was 70, and then I hit on, and now it's 34. I don't know if the game uses network, and it's because I'm using bandwidth. I have no clue. But you should be able to run with that rig. A 3060, especially if you're running like in an 80, you should be able to. What? Tank is refueled? Oh, I got one of those. It's the first time I'm driving with a big load. The big trailer. So I think I might even get like, I don't know, a escort. Okay, so what do I do now? All right, so okay, we got new things here. You're about to haul a special transport cargo. There are 2 escort vehicles that will lead you. Please be careful and follow their lead and suggestions in the route advisor. Special transports like this don't stop at red signal and have the right of way in most situations. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pay extra attention to the following. Avoid any possible conflict with escorts. Do not drive out of the estimated route, nor to filling stations, rest stops, etc. Obey speed limits. Yeah, watch out. Cool. I don't know what they're trying to show me here. Oh, when we're gonna change the rear, we'll go first, and then they go, and then I go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Are the buttons actually functional? Yes, all the buttons here work. I can press any button. Sorry, I was reading the thing here. If you just want to play ATS, I think that should be able to run. Do I have a gun in a glove box? No, I do not. Moe, what game? This is American Truck Simulator. And I'm carrying a big load here. Huge trailer. Oh, no worries, Astra. They work. So where is the escort? Oh, it's a police escort. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. I just wish I wasn't having my frame rate problems again, which I am, and it's like super slow. That's awesome, man. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm so frustrated right now with the simulator, but that's pretty cool. Everybody just waits for me. What's the actual steering wheel connected to? No, it's a Fanatec, Moe. Fanatec Club Sport DD, the 12 Newton meters one. I did. HMZ. I did. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. I hope they tweak the physics when you're driving as well, because I know you can mod it and play with cars here in the game, but I hope they they kind of tweak it a little bit so it's a little bit better than what it is when you drive. Like if you're driving a car, a modded car, it's essentially, hey, wait a minute, the escort vehicle crashed? Incorrect driving? What the heck? It's not my fault that the police car just went and the other car... That was ridiculous. What the heck? You guys see that? Totally not my fault. What was I supposed to do? Really? And he comes back all the way over here? Ridiculous. Do I have to drive closer? Is that it? What the hell? My fault for resisting? Probably. I mean, I don't understand. It's that guy's fault. He should get his driver's license. Exactly. Thank you for the follow, Max. But that was unexpected. Incorrect driving. Maybe I was too slow? We'll try to keep up with the escort at the speed limit. Thank you for the follow, guys. Let's see. Now there's a police car stopping the intersection. Let's see if we can get to the destination now. We have our escort here, and they should be doing their job, and they're not. That was not my fault. I can go on the replay, and you guys will see. It's a police escort because I'm driving a oversized load. I cannot. They are my escort. So if I pass, I think they'll fail my mission. In theory, yeah, you can see now, they are blocking intersections for me. So I don't know why that guy just went on the intersection. That's pretty cool. They closed even the highway. Although a very heavy load, the truck is moving quite well. Can't complain about how fast it's moving. Hey Badash, thank you. Do I have a video about how the blinkers work? Casper, I do. Right there where you are right now, you can find a few videos. And I'm making a tutorial to post on the red app with the play button, where you can already find a bunch of tutorials. I have a tutorial on how to build this and how to make the steering wheel, how to get the Apple CarPlay working. So you'll find tutorials there. I just can't say the name of the platform, because otherwise you get punished. They get angry at you, and that's no bueno. Yeah, there you go. Now he stopped. We need to stop. I'm a big heavy truck with extremely big tires. And I think there should be, let me see if I can see in the back here. Yeah, there's a car trying to pass. I don't think they should. Oh no, that's my escort. Are they trying to tell me that I have to change lanes? I think so. Because in the instructions it said that I had to go, they would go first and then I go and then he goes. Here's not going. Or is he just holding the traffic? I don't know. I'll stay behind the police officer. My first time pulling a huge trailer like this, I installed the DLC the other day. They were on a sale. I think I paid like $2, $3. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Oh, that was not the escort. I thought it was a police car because it's blue. And I saw a few blue cars at intersections. Have someone use the pedals while I drive? Yeah, that'd be fun. 55 miles an hour, that's my speed limit. Really? Low pressure in the air brake system? Alright. I guess we'll just have to wait and hope it don't fail. Yes, Andre, all the buttons work. Every single one of them. Let's put the hazards because we're in the middle of the road while we wait for... Come on. I can see here there's the PSI measurement of my air brakes and it's showing 15 PSI. For whatever reason, it just dropped. Where did I get the dash, Fabs? I bought it at a junkyard. One of those pick and pull junkyards. Yeah, if you guys are wondering, I'm stopped because the truck brake system just failed and it just stopped in the middle of the road. And it doesn't move. It doesn't go. If I try to move, it won't. Thank you, Drizzy. And that's why you hear the ding. I'm old enough to drive. Yes, dude, I have my driver's license for 25 years. I'm old enough to drive. Never had a ticket. I can't move. It doesn't go. See? It does not move. It needs to go back to about 60 PSI and then it'll let me move. That doesn't do anything. But it's moving. We're at 32 PSI. Oh, it started moving. Okay, I think we can go now. Why am I playing a game? Because it's fun. I work from home and I wouldn't be driving right now, and I am right now. Fun. It's a trick your uncle showed you? Nice. Alright, we're moving again so we can turn off the hazard lights. Yes, it's just about the same, Mitch. With the same weight, I'd say, of my real car. I don't know about a truck. I never drove a real truck. Is it expensive? Yes, it is. But that's what you do when you have money, my friend. You buy fun stuff. And fuel cost, well said, Brian. Insurance, fuel, tires, and not to say, those are not the main reasons. I'm driving a huge truck with a bunch of tires with a police escort. I wouldn't be doing that in real life. Yes, I did, Mitch, and you can find tutorials on my red app with the play button. Hey, Shrezzerder, how you doing today? I'm good, man. I am pretty late for the live stream. I started super late. I just started like 20 minutes ago. Not to mention, I've been fighting with my computer the whole weekend. And it did apparently nothing. It didn't work because I was trying to get more FPS. It worked just before I started the live stream. I was getting 70. And now it's back to pretty much nothing. 30 FPS and still struggling. I think they're too wide. I think that's why. How much force feedback do I use? I have 12 Newton meters and I tone it down to about 70%. Otherwise, it's too heavy and it's not realistic, you know. I could just buy a car with that money and drive in real life, Matt. My friend, I have 3 cars and a minivan. And I don't want to buy another car, and I don't need another car. And cars cannot be turned into trucks. Today is the live stream of, I'm gathering all the crazy dudes that think that I should buy a car. Usually I get 1 or 2 on a 2-hour live stream. I got like 5 today. It is a lot of fun, Mitch. And just check out my tutorial, man. It'll teach you step by step. How do I split the gears, Casper? So what I did, in order not to have to split the gears, I went into the truck service thing and I changed the transmission for a 6-speed transmission in the game truck. So I don't have 18 gears here or 12. It's just 6. Much easier. Oh no! Oh dude, I'm really sorry to hear about your cat. I remember you mentioned last week it wasn't feeling well and you took to the vet. Dude, I'm so sorry, man. Yes, Ryan. Every time. And you should see my videos. Read the comments. People don't have a clue. Why don't they ask Verstappen why he drives a simulator? He drives F1 cars. Isn't he old enough not to drive a simulator? I can't grasp. I don't know what goes into those people's minds. I'm driving a big truck, a Volvo DNL 2014 with an Escort today. Just fun. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear, man. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. I mean, I don't get it. And people go like, oh, but this is much more expensive than a car. It's not. It's $700 in car parts and electronics. This is how much I spent to make this, you know, the unique thing that it is. Because it's not the TVs, it's not the PC, it's not the wheelbase. What makes this setup really unique is the fact that it has a car interior, and that is pretty darn cheap. By all means, Clayton, do it, dude. Follow the tutorials on the red app with the play button, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to make it. Exactly. Even if you have 50 cars, unlimited amount of cars. How'd you put the cover on the shifter? So this is the original Volvo Spaceball. And the cool thing about, you know, it's just a little ball, semi-circle thing that moves around, and so it goes right on top of the joystick controller. Hey Brian, don't keep spamming. Let's not. I totally get it, HMZ. Space is pretty important for a simulator like this. However, my first version of this simulator, I had it cut in the center here, just after the center console, and it takes much less space. What is this Escort doing? Going on the wrong way? Dude, if you crash again and have me go back all the way to the beginning. Thank you, Milito. Hi, officer. Are you one of my escorts here? This game is not on the Play Store. I think it's on Steam. It's for PC only. Pass that, officer. I can't. It's my escort. It's literally escorting me. This is a extra large trailer, and I have the other escort in the back as well. So I am driving with an escort today, an oversized load. And let's be careful not to hit the officer, because that would be embarrassing. That would be pretty embarrassing. That would be cool. I would love to be a cop here in American Truck Simulator, especially with the convoys. Can you imagine how cool it would be if you could pull people over? How long does it take Khalifa to build? I took about 3 weekends, but I've been working on the setup for about 2 years now. It's been a long time, man. So I don't even know. I didn't track. But if you go to the red app with the play button, you'll find a link. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but you'll find the directions on my main page, and it will take you right there to a tutorial. Can I overtake him? I can, but then I'll fail my mission. How many kilometers left to my destination? 3 miles. I'm right there, actually. 3 miles, that's what, about 5 miles? 5 kilometers? How did I learn to wire, Casper? ChatGPT and a lot of trial and error, because I don't know how to program electronics, but I learned with ChatGPT a little bit. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. And we're almost ready to... Please answer! Answer what, my friend? I'm trying to read a bunch of chats, and I might have missed your message. I love the feeling that they added to the force feedback on dirt roads. It feels very realistic, especially with the sound. Let me open up the windows. Is that a 2007 B70 interior? Yes, Julius. So this is either from 2005 to 2009, a B70 or an S60. It depends. They're the same. As we are arriving in our destination. And here we are. So I can click this button and it will let go the trailer. Nice. My first oversized load. That's pretty awesome. While I'm here, let's take the time to, I don't know, maybe close something? I don't know if that would help. Because I don't know why it just slowed down so much. Oh, you're not seeing my Apple CarPlay. There we are. I'll have to fix it later. I changed the resolution. All right. Thank you, Khalifa. Let's find another job. Drive to Arkansas. Let's see if we have something to Arkansas. Pretty far. I don't know if I'm gonna take that big of a job now, but we'll see. I have a few more minutes. I started a little bit late, but oh, no, not. I gotta select Gillette. So let's see, Denver. We could go to Denver. That's not bad. We could go. Yeah, but this is another super big, heavy cargo machinery. I don't know if I want to do a big one again. This is good. 2 hours and 29 minutes. Can I get there? 2 hours and 29 minutes? No. I'd have to really speed up. I don't want to get tickets. Search for another job. All right, so let's check this one. No, I can check here first. That's good. That's not too bad. And we have 21 hours to get there, so that will do it. Oh, it goes around. I don't have to. Funny, but it's showing the speed limit as 70 miles an hour here. That's a lot of speed for a dirt road. Not a lot if you want to do rally. Let's go a little bit faster. We're light, at least. There's no speed limit here. I mean, it's 70. What specs, Casper? So my computer is has a 4090 with paired with a 9950X 3D. But I am using 3 4K TVs here. So that's why you see only about 50 FPS down here. So it's pretty dang slow right now, and I've been fighting the whole weekend to get this to improve, and it was doing 70 this morning, and for some reason, as soon as I hit live, it just went down. It just went down to like, it was 20, so I'm happy with 50. Not gonna complain. But it's a super PC for, this game is not the best, doesn't have the best optimization. And if you go like full screen, yes, I'm using the same PC. I try to use another one. It's just too complicated for me here. I have too much going on. Hey, Itchy. How you doing, my friend? You have a good day there? You have no idea the fight I had to fight this weekend over my computer. I have an X3D, man. Ugh. Oh, I'm not full screen. I'm on window mode. And it's annoying. Just get the license at this point. Oh, that's first. Usually people tell me to buy cars, Donnie. I'm happy to report you, I have my driver's license for 25 years now, and I never had a single ticket, not even parking. Pretty proud of that. Thank you, HMZ. At least it's running a little bit smoother now. Did you build the PC yourself? Yes, I did, Casper. Solely, I am going to block you if you don't stop spamming with saying, please answer, and you do not ask your question. This is your last warning. Am I in a real car? No, I'm not. I am in my real home office playing a real video game. How much longer, Itchy? I think not long, man. Maybe 15 minutes? 20 most? Let's see how long. Yeah, 15. About 15. It'll take about 10 minutes to deliver this. Oh, no, probably 20 minutes. Yeah, about it. I started late today. I was still fighting with my computer. What wheel do I have, Darius? I have a Fanatec Club Sports DD. Have I tried playing Simulator, Mariana? Yes, I did. I love flying. Oh, thank you, man. I love when you hang around. And you can always give me feedback later about the sound, about the, the looks. I know it's running a pretty low 46 FPS right now, but I'll fight a little bit more. I'm not one to give up easily. Do I have a 4x4 game? I have games with 4x4 cars. Can you actually turn on the AC? No, man. I can use the buttons for any button thing that I want, but the vents is not blowing air because I don't really need it. I am inside my home office, and in here, I am pretty chill right now. Did you try that program you suggested? Dude, I forgot about it. What was it again? I'm gonna write it down. What was it? Where can you buy a dashboard like mine, Mr. and Mrs.? So you can go to a junkyard. You don't mind me asking, how much was your setup? I don't mind you asking, man. It was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, carpet, all the other stuff. Where can you... lossless scaling. Let me write it down. That's an app? Lossless scaling. All right. That's not expensive. $3. Can I give you guys a tour of the setup? I can, but not right now. You can check my videos. There's a few pinned videos that will show you everything from the power seat to how the buttons work to the Apple CarPlay. Everything is there. And if you're really interested in building one, you can go to my main page, follow the trail, and you'll find the red app with the play button, and there you'll find tutorials. Have I tried BeamNG Drive? Yes, I have, Darius. Quite a lot, actually. I really enjoy BeamNG. I think it's a fun game. Why do I have a passenger seat? Well, first because I have the complete setup here. Second, because I have a daughter and wife, and they sometimes sit here with me while I'm playing. And I sit there with my friends when they're playing, and we can swap. It's a lot of fun. Try Euro Simulator. So I don't have Euro Simulator. I have to buy all the DLCs. And I live in America, so I just kind of go with the ATS. Ooh. To the red app with the play button. I can't say its name. You know what I mean. It's where you watch a bunch of videos. Why is everybody going so darn slow? Ooh. I'm really pissed off with this Amazon truck here. Dude. Annoying. He asked for this. I mean, come on. And why am I still so far from where the truck cargo is? Because I'm light. I'm not carrying anything. Didn't look so far, but I guess it was. Yeah, the dude is like brake checking me, and I wasn't even that close. That was annoying, as I'm pulling 90 miles an hour here on the highway. Does the horn work? Yes. How did I make it so realistic? Well, Volvo did. I just put it together inside my home office, man. If you think about it, they built the dashboard. I just put it together. I can do 80 now. Nice. I think it's starting to rain here. which I hope is not true, because usually when it rains, my FPS goes even lower. I am fast. I'm doing 80 on a truck, dude. That's pretty fast. Oh man, I can't drift it. I tried once, but it won't drift. Casper, yes, I do. If you check out my videos, I have a BMW E60 interior also. And I do have the BMW wheel yet. Barrel roll. That would make things interesting. I did a barrel roll the other day, Itchy. I was talking to somebody and somebody was like, why don't you drive fast? And I was like, because I'm in a truck. And then I hit the wrong button here on my mouse. The truck just went over the highway, turned, and just fell off the map. No worries, Silver. Where did you get the dashboard? I got it from a junkyard. No, you can ask away, Border. Volvo racing wheel. I have one of those Fanatec ones that are like the F1 style, but I don't like it that much. I prefer my big old Volvo steering wheel. Yes, Bruce, I can get any American brand here in the game. I think I could get like a European one if I added mods. Well, thank you for the follow, Lily. Greetings. The wheel, yes. Hey, Brian, what's up? I'm not ignoring you, man, but if you don't, you know, ask questions about what I'm, you know, the simulator stuff and things, I don't reply. There's a lot to talk about here. Oh, I've seen those. You guys are insane. And those V8 supercars are in Australia. Those are the P3 Volvos. Pretty awesome. They actually had a version with the V8, but it was the XC90. Can I turn up the lights on the cluster? So whip, they are on max brightness, and the reason why you're not seeing them is because there's so much light here that my camera has to lower the exposure, and you don't see the lights very well. But they're on, and they're very bright to me here. Why would I not drive fast, Charlie? Because I am on a truck. Did I ever use Euro Truck Simulator? I did not, my friend. I never had it installed. I will eventually, but I never did. Yeah, that happens. Sometimes the auto moderation can stop comments, and it's not me. I can't moderate while I'm driving. I have to stop the truck, get out the window, and then do it. Pretty good, Lily. How about yourself? Sorry, I didn't see your message there. I have different chat windows. So how much did it cost to build the setup? It took me about $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, you know, that kind of stuff. Starting to rain, that's why I'm using the wiper. You guys probably can't see, but I can, and it annoys me. I agree, Brian. Shay, the game is American Truck Simulator. Have you made the handbrake? Yes, the handbrake works, but only in games that you use handbrakes like this. So American Truck Simulator, the handbrake is set to my cluster here, like right now. Because trucks, they don't have handbrakes that you pull like this with a lever. I'm on a truck. That's how I'm driving. I'll definitely check it out, man. What's the best way to start a setup like this, Porter? Watch my tutorials, that's the first, and you'll get a very good idea of what you need to do. how much you need to spend, because I break down all the costs and start building, because that never ends, man. That literally never ends. It's a never ending, like, you know, you'll be playing and trying to improve for a long time. Thank you for the follow. Who was it? Mike, thank you. Yes, sir. This is a setup. All right, where is... It's right there. Thank you for the follows. Where is it? Can't see it. Oh, right here. I got it from the junkyard, but basically that's what I did. I went to the junkyard and pulled the interior out of a Volvo S60R, which, coincidentally or not, is this one of the cars that I have in my garage, and I can actually drive it in game. All right, here we are. So we're gonna get that trailer with the 2 tractors. Can you make this out of a PS5, or does it have to be PC? Border, let me break it down, because you can. In theory, yes, you can do it with a PlayStation. However, you would not have the possibility to get the gauges and the buttons working. You can build a dashboard of a real car with the seats, with the, you know, everything, but it will only work the steering wheel and the pedals and the shifter if you use all integrated and a compatible wheelbase, right? So you'd have to get a compatible wheelbase with shifter, with everything, and then your PS5 will see everything and that will work. Thank you, D. Isn't it very odd to have a Volvo in US? No, they actually sell pretty good here. I used to have a Volvo in Brazil, so I don't see it as odd having one here. And yes, there's Volvo trucks here as well. Is the seat adjustable? Yes, it is. Power adjusted, in fact. I can just use the buttons here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it during the live stream, but I can move them up or down. If you go full screen, you'll be able to see them, but not on the vertical screen. So we're gonna go for just a few more minutes. I'll probably have to, I'll just go and rest on a rest stop, because I started my live stream pretty late today, unfortunately. I've been fighting with my computer the whole weekend, and I think I'm gonna still have to fight a little more. I'll install the lossless scaling that my friend Itchy suggested and see if that helps, because this is not it. I'm still running like 44 FPS, and I want to run a little better, especially here in American Truck Simulator. Is there New York in the game? Not yet. So they're expanding from the west coast towards the east coast, and right now they are all the way to Missouri, and I can't remember which one is the state lower to the south, farthest east. But they're not there yet, and not even Florida, so I can't drive in Florida, which is unfortunate. I'm in Central Florida right now. That'd be fun. Drive with Florida man. Yes, sir. You just buy the Peterbilt truck, and you'll get the Peterbilt. Not much, Mike. Just started my live stream late today. I usually start my live streams at 8 a.m. ish, and today I started at like 8:40, 8:50. I don't think Massachusetts is here yet. 2017 Volvo XC60. And if you're wondering why I'm looking both ways, my setup has a triple TV setup, so I can see the traffic. If you go full screen, if you hit those bracket buttons, you'll be able to see it. Let me end. There we go. What motivated me to make the simulator? That's a good question, Casper. So during the pandemic, I just no, this is not in real life, Mike. I'm driving in a game. So during the pandemic, I always wanted to have like buy a steering wheel to play racing games. So I bought a T300 Thrustmaster, and I didn't want to put it in my desk, so I went and built a 2x4 rig with just the wood that I had laying in my garage. And I had a problem. I did not have a seat to put there. So temporarily I put this IKEA chair, and I started looking around on the internet to find prices on like gaming seats, driving seats. And they were like $500, $400, they're expensive. They're not cheap. So I thought to myself, well, if I go to a junkyard, I can buy a real car seat, and that should work, and that would be more comfortable. So I went to the junkyard, and I pulled the seat for like $25. It was a BMW seat at the time, and then I thought, wow, $25? I bet I can build the whole car for nothing. And I started building it. But then I really like Volvos, as one might tell, so I started looking for Volvo parts. And that's how I started the madness. And I am a very driven person when I want to make something work. So I got everything to work: the buttons, the turn signal, the hazard lights, the wipers, and it's just been a never-ending fight with, my setup here. Literally, because I spent the whole weekend fighting with my CPU, which is a 9950X 3D, and I wasn't using the V-cache. Now I am. It should be way better, but it's not. And then it was causing some trouble with the iGPU, and that was crashing the game and the computer, so that was just whole madness. Do I have an idea for a sporty Volvo for your first car? Yeah, Brian, I mean, it depends on your budget. Like, Volvos are usually surprisingly fast, depending on the model you get. Like the Volvo S60R, which this car is based on, original, had 300 horsepower, a 6-speed manual, all-wheel drive, and it was faster than a BMW M3. Now, modern cars, like Volvo has the SPA platform. If you get anything T6 or T8, those are going to be ridiculously fast. I have a Volvo S60 2022 T8, and it has 415 horsepower, and it goes 0 to 60 in only 4 seconds, 4.3 seconds. So they're fast. They're not sporty, they're fast. For a budget of $30K, if you can find the P3 platform, the S60 Polestar, that will be pretty awesome. And that is sporty, because you can get the R Design Polestar, and that will be just very nice. And I think it'll cost you less than that nowadays. Yeah, I think, we're gonna take this exit here, and then we're gonna stop at the rest station. Which game is the American Truck Simulator? LR. How do I have a car B? I wonder if you're asking about the interior. It's just, I pulled the parts from a car at a junkyard and built it. Yes, TikTok, you have detected. They always do. here again. Where is the truck entrance? This is cars. So we are going to stop here for a rest. I am, obviously, Mike, always. I just started in the purple platform, so not too big there. I do have a better following based on the TT and the photo app. Alright. So we are here at a rest stop, which I parked awfully, and we are going to rest. And I'm gonna have to end the live stream for today, just because I started super late and I have to work. I am commuting to my home office, so I just gotta turn around and go to my desk behind me and start working. The P3, yes. Did you Google it? Hey, Itchy, thank you, man. Thank you for hanging around with me here. I'll definitely check that app out today. How did I get the steering wheel to work? So check my tutorials on my main page there. You'll find it. There's a dedicated video. All right, my friends. I will say goodbye right now, and I really thank you guys for watching the live stream. I hope to see you guys again. If you're not following, hit the follow. P3 is a Volvo platform, Shay. So hit the follow button if you're not following, and I live stream every morning from 8 till 9-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you come back, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys.